Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Tuesday Night Live. As always, Mr. Ken Carson is here. There would be no 4C without the big C, Mr. Carson over here.
Don't blame me for this garbage.
Listen, the only garbage that I know about is, well, I'm not going to talk about the game. Becker's here too, everybody.
Becker, all night long, man. It's gonna be zing. There's gonna be nothing but zingers flying at you, just like Mahomes in the pocket. Just people just coming at you.
It wasn't good.
Just people coming at you.
I would like to welcome somebody else in the audience who I know is watching tonight, Mr. Michael Benham, who's normally not able to watch us on Tuesdays, but he's bedridden this evening. Not because there's anything wrong with him. He's just being really, really lazy because his wife's out of town. So he's watching us from his bed. So I want to make sure I make a shout out to him. So Benham, I know you're out there, buddy. Good job. Okay.
She's not watching.
All blows tonight. Everything. How's everybody doing out there? It's so happy to be back, guys. We had an incredible time down in Megacon. Yeah. There they go. Oh wow. I can't.
You're going to be under more pressure than Mahomes tonight.
Exactly. We're bringing more than 4 though, so it should be he should be getting sacked a lot.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, come on, let's not talk about football. Let's talk about some comic stuff. Let's talk about how great Megacon was this past weekend. We had an awesome time. It was a spectacular show. We killed it. If you guys saw, we did a little live post with some Kerry Gamble art. We did. Bill was just nonstop. He didn't even get to paint until Saturday because he kept not wanting to turn people away, and everybody wanted a piece of the Morrison. So he was doing sketching and autographs and remarks and yeah, it was a great show. Scott Hanna was doing his thing. He did have a little plane trouble. His flight was delayed, so he didn't get there till about 5 o'clock on Thursday, but he just knocked it out for the rest of the weekend, as did Mr. Mike DiCarlo, who was doing lots of recreations and drawings and signing a ton of books. We were only about 50, 60 yards away from Todd McFarlane, where he was doing his signings. And you know that great cover that Mike inked of Todd's. So there was people going back and forth between the two of them to get that signed. So that was
Todd was right behind us.
I know it was an awesome show.
Yeah, Todd was right behind us, so a lot of people were coming right off of the Todd line and going right to DiCarlo to get books signed.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, it was fun. That was the first time Todd was ever at Megacon, so he seems to have enjoyed that show too. I just kept looking out the back of our where we were because the lovely Deadpool's lovely wife actress was right back there about 50 feet away. So I just kept looking back and just sighing.
Bill and I went into the back for a high-level meeting, and we saw her sitting at a table by herself eating. And I said to Bill, "You go to the meeting. I'm going to go keep her company." But he wouldn't let me.
No.
I tried.
Yes. But it was a lot of fun this weekend, guys. Let's see. I didn't do any. I didn't do Googling. I just looked back, and she was right there, and she is just as lovely to look at in person as she is on film. So I was just like, oh, she's pretty. I didn't go up to meet her. I didn't meet any celebrities. I didn't buy any art for myself. Every free moment I had was for other people. Oh, sorry, I'm reading comments. Yes, Ken Jeff Becker. That's our official name. All right, I'm losing my train of thought here. So, anyways, guys, we had Ken. Ken and then Doug Mankey. Unfortunately, for those of you who don't know, he did have to cancel the show. He came down with some illness. He was going to try and push through it, but he had to cancel, and we were like, good, because we don't want you getting any sicker than you are. We don't want you getting all of us sick. We don't want you having a horrible time. So we just told him, please stay home. Yes, Baker, get better.
Yeah, Wednesday night he called me. Wednesday night he called and told me he wasn't feeling well. So JJ and I basically had to tell him he couldn't come because he wanted to come, and it was like, no, you're not coming. So we do have all the Batman off-world art though, and we are probably going to do a live show where we're going to drop it. So I'm going to see if I can coordinate that with Johnny Bingo and
Yep.
get that show.
Johnny Bingo.
Ken, pull one page. Just pull one page out and show off one page. Just one page.
What do you think? I got him sitting next to me?
Yes.
I don't. Here, let me pull. Actually, I have one.
Yeah, one. Just one. It's okay. Go full. Look at that. We sold that one. That one's already sold. But this is the kind of beautiful stuff.
Yeah. Batman Off-World, man. I got almost all 4 issues completed.
Mm-hmm.
So, good stuff. Good.
Did Ken get anything? Ken, did you get anything at the show? I don't know if you got anything. Oh, I think you bought some Hulk books, didn't you?
I bought some. Yeah, I got a couple of Tales of Astonish that I needed. Any art? No, not that I can remember. That was months ago. I mean, it's hard for me to remember. No, I didn't get any art. I'm supposed to be getting a piece from Greg Land, and
I saw the beginnings. It is gorgeous.
So for those of you who don't know, well, I'm not going to say. But anyway, Greg is doing a piece for me, which is very, very, very interesting. So hopefully I'll have that in my hands soon.
Oh, you know what I can regale them with when we have time is the story of me coming back, which was an adventure unto itself. And Becker,
I mean, that's. I'm trying to think of what other stories were there. Were there any stories that really came out of the Megacon?
We had a lovely dinner on Thursday night. Everybody came to dinner. It was nice to do that. We had a wonderful dinner at the Italian restaurant in the Hyatt. Once again, there weren't any like big major like stories or anything. We had some, we were trying to get everybody at the table. There was some issues with like, travel and stuff. And there was some difficulty getting everybody to the table early, but we always fight through that stuff. It happens. And
what the big news we can't talk about. So
no, we can't talk about that. No, we can't talk about that. But I can't tell you. All right. So here's the other thing. Well, once again, good side, bad side. Kerry Gamble, he didn't get a chance to do a lot of the pre-show commissions before. So we did the responsible thing. And on the last couple of days of the show, we shut him down from taking new requests, and we had him knock all of those out that he could. So anybody who got a 9x12 by Kerry Gamble, they're all done. The 11x17s, he was not able to finish, but he's doing them at home. He's going to mail them out this week. So there's only 4 of those. So of the 15, 12 of them are finished, all done. He did do some sketching at the show for the first couple of days. We posted a lot of those sketches. Those were gorgeous. DiCarlo inked a piece of his. Scott Hanna inked a piece of his. Those turned out great. For anybody who didn't see, Ken might have some of those handy. Oh, yeah, all right. So if you're waiting on a piece, we can show off your piece. He's already showing one. Nice full figure.
I don't know whose piece this is.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
Why don't we go full screen and just show them all off? That's what I think we should do. I think now is the time and the place to do this. So this is one of the pre-show commissions. This is the full figure Iron Fist. Now he had all of these laid out and sketched out. He just had to finish them. Check out that alien. Look at that.
It's sick. Wow.
This is not a pre-show commission, but it's cool.
That was it was a pre one. Yeah, that was a pre one. Look at that. This was done. This was done during. This was another full figure. Look at that. Miracle Man in bondage.
Free. Mr. Miracle, sir.
Mr. Miracle. Mr. Miracle. All right.
Boom,
Jubilee.
Boom.
Somebody wanted to see
Boom,
that.
boom,
I told them to watch
not
the show
Jubilee.
tonight.
Boom, boom.
I know they look the same. They look the same.
Somebody got a Superman.
Lucas, hold on, pause for a second. Lucas said that alien is mine. I literally just gasped. This one was for the bedridden Mike Benham. There you go, Mike. There's your Swamp Thing.
He's not bedridden. He's a baby.
And there's another awesome Wolverine. Look at that.
Just get to Becker's. No, not Becker's.
Just get to Becker's.
Look at that. Those are great, right?
I've seen mine thanks to my buddy Jeff.
Look at that.
This is mine,
thing.
folks.
That's the Becker special. Look at that, Doctor. Oh, I just love that, man. Look at the detail in that Doctor Strange.
Oh, wow.
Full fig Spidey.
You would hope people didn't sleep on this one.
Listen, I tell you
This
what.
one is inked by Mr. DiCarlo.
Yeah, these were all that was sold. There were some. He had some pre-done stuff. This was one of the pre-dones. Mike inked it, and we sold it on the page. Another one. Look
Another
at that.
one.
It was already done when it came to the show. We sold that one. Oh, time for some
Another.
Morrison art. Let's show some Morrison art. We got more.
There was another knucklehead there who had some art for us.
How would you guys like to see some Pat Gleason stuff?
Is that nonsense? Who got Aunt May? That's what I want to know. Who asked Pat for Aunt May?
Nice. A little Kilowog action.
Yeah.
Look at that. Wow. Spidey. Who knows? The shadow knows.
This one's pretty awesome.
That Ray is just killer. Yeah, Pat had a never-ending line. He wasn't there Thursday. He showed up on Friday, and his line just never ended.
And whoever gets this one, this is on the back.
Little bonus profile on the back.
The bonus.
What was this one again? It was Mary Jane is Black Cat.
Mary Jane is Black Cat.
Yeah.
And then there's.
Wow.
And then this one I actually shared with Mr. Stan Sakai.
Yep. Somebody got a Usagi, and it is awesome. What did Stan answer you? Did Stan say anything when he showed it?
Said it was awesome. And thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
He was very happy with seeing that. So, yeah, that's all the Pat Gleason art. Mankey is shipping his art. Obviously, he didn't come, so he's supposed to be shipping his art to me. So it can arrive at any time, I'm thinking. I haven't talked to Doug.
So all Doug's commissions are done, guys. He just wasn't able to bring them, so he's shipping them over. So we'll have those. So Ken has a plethora of art to ship out. So once Ken does have one other thing, guys, he's going to start putting this stuff together to get it shipped. But no rest for the wicked. Yeah,
I'll just bring it to San Diego. That's all.
Yeah, we can get him. Listen, we can hold on to it and get him to sign it if you want. Sure. Ken does have another show that he has to leave for in like a day and a half. So he's going to Pensacon with Mr. Bill Morrison. So yeah, literally, he's home. Thank God this John Con he just did was at home, but he has no time off because he's got another con coming up. So we will get all this stuff shipped out to you guys as soon as possible. But once again, he's got one more show this weekend, so he's going to do the best he can, but he has to prep for that show too. But Bill did an awesome Jessica Rabbit painting this weekend. It was just glorious. He's doing another painting that someone he had an idea for something and somebody bought it before they even saw it. They said done. So the painting thing is here to stay, guys, and it is awesome. So I would not sleep on that. We do have one painting left still. We have the Homer Hulk, which is still available, right? So that one is still available.
It is until I decide that I'm just going to take it.
Keep it. Yeah, exactly. Because the Galactus in the head and the space hedge, the Homer Galactus and the space hedge, that's sold. We brought that to the show. He just had a few finishing touches to put on it, and somebody was like, "Bought, I'll take it." So done. Oh yeah, listen, guys. Kerry Gamble has not lost a step in 40 years. His art is just as beautiful as it was when he was working, and we hope to be doing a lot more stuff with Kerry. He had a never-ending line for autographs, for people wanting to get on his sketch list. We did some sketch cards too. Oh yeah, look at that. That's so cool. I love the Kirby crackle. That's so great. Look, she's not bad. She's just drawn that way.
Or painted that way.
Oh, in that case, yes. Wow.
Yeah, and like you said, Bill will be at Pensacon this weekend. He does have a painting to do that was sold at this weekend, so he'll be working on that and hopefully something else. Hopefully we'll have time to do another painting. Don't know what it's going to be yet, but we are going to do a live painting show where Bill will probably on a Saturday or Sunday where he will start a painting and he won't stop until he's finished.
Yep.
It'll be available most likely, maybe not. But yeah, so that's going to happen one day. We'll do an art drop with the Doug Mankey art and the Kerry Gamble art. I mean,
Well, somebody asked if we had any of the Spider-Man pages left, Emilio, and we have. I know I can think of 2. There's 2 pages left of the published art because Kerry did bring published art with him to the show, guys. We sold quite a bit of it. He had Fallen Angels pages. He had Superman pages. He had an awesome Power Man page with Iron Man
stuff. What do you think?
Yeah. Dude, show it. Listen, we sell stuff. The stuff's priced. You guys are here to watch the show. You guys are the people we do this for. So,
oh man, I would have loved to have gotten a Fallen Angels pages.
Well, we still have 4 of them. So, take a look and see if you want one, Becker. All right. So this one, do you want to tell prices?
No, people want to know. They can ask, but
okay.
This is a Superman page from Clark Kent's novel. That's good. We have this is another Superman page, Superman number 39.
For the love of God,
I know this one's inked by Bob McLeod.
They're coming back. They're coming.
And how is my credit?
This page we already shown.
This is another one inked by Bob McLeod.
Superman number 39, same issue as the last one. This is Superman number 39 again.
Nobody cares.
This is from a book, Fallon Angles.
All right, let's see this.
Look, oh, that's a great page.
I want to see what my other options are.
Look at that second.
I really like this one though. I know the page. Oh, Gomey's in it. Gomey's in it.
Gomey's in it. Oh, how about that?
I thought Morrison was picking. Oh, he got the Batman one. I forgot. Morrison picked one up. Morrison got more art than we did this weekend.
Yeah, he certainly did.
You stay out of this, Cali Comics. Don't bother me while I'm conducting my business.
This one's inked by Jank, so you get to put the combo together. Guys, we know the prices for all these. If you see something and you want something, just message it out. Not on the show, but message Ken, and we can see. All these pages range from like about $300 all the way up to.
Oh, wow, is that GW Bridge? It is.
Yeah. All this stuff goes up to I think $2,000, but most of it's somewhere in the middle, or some of the stuff's lower. But
here you go, Beck.
Another Fallen Angels page.
Oh, all Gomey on this one.
This one's quite affordable too.
And Madrox on the bottom right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Splash page.
I love this advertisement. It's something from a Superman book. It was something they put in there. It was just a splash. I love the price he had on it 30 years ago, though. Tell him how much he was trying to sell that for 30 years ago.
$15. Jesus.
$15. Another one inked by Jank.
Becker.
Is this the one? Oh, this might be the one.
Look at that. You get a little Warlock in that fourth panel.
You get Warlock, you get Siren, you've got Tabitha and Madrox on the bottom right. Whoo!
Fallen Angles.
Of Apis.
But not to be outdone by this page. Which features
I'm waiting for a Gomey with
Arcade.
It's got Arcade. Look at that bottom panel.
Oh, shit.
A half splash.
Okay, what are we talking here? We can talk after.
And this is another Fallen Angles page with Magneto.
Yeah, I almost picked this one up. It's inked by Palmer. It was from issue 1. I came very close. Almost left the show with it.
You got a New Mutants in the bottom left.
Yeah. Playing Sokka. Someone called Jill.
Hawk and Dove.
Circumstances you stay
Look at
out of
this. This is a nice 80s Hawk and Dove page. So this is the only one he had of these. It's beautiful.
Emilio, Deadly Foes of Spider-Man.
So this has got a bunch of villains on it. It's got a nice Peter Parker at the bottom. So if you're looking for an affordable one, this is definitely one of the more affordable pages. We only had 4, and 2 of them sold at the show. If you guys remember, we showed off that opening splash, I think, on one of the episodes, and that one sold almost immediately.
Becker, this is Teen Titans.
TEAM Titans.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm just thinking about the fallen angels now.
What about Superman?
Another Superman page.
Murdoch, stay out of my way.
This piece,
I wanna make it
I don't remember, Jeff. What was it? Where was this published again?
The one of the that one was a Carrie made a poster of this, and so it used to have the Superman symbol was glued to the top, and then the copyright said it's basically 35 years old. And then there was one on the back of that. If you flip that over, there's another really cool piece on the back of it. So this was his sort of suggestion character design for Brainiac back in 1988. Wow. Super tight pencils, another gorgeous, gorgeous piece.
This is from Double Edge, which features Mr. Frank Castle.
Yeah, this was a series. It came out in '95. We found out it's like Nick Fury was in it and Punisher. I don't remember it personally, but pretty cool stuff.
Another Superman page.
Yeah, these were some. I don't know what this was from. We had the first couple pages. Bless you, sir.
Sorry. And yet another Superman page.
Now this is the opening page of the book. It's the first page.
The title page.
Title.
So we have the indicia down there at the bottom. And these are kind of cool. This is the top part of this was drawn by
Keith Giffen.
Keith Giffen.
So what happened was they each were drawing. It was 2 things that were happening simultaneously. So Carrie drew the bottom half and Keith drew the top. So when you read it, there were 2 things going on at the same time, but they were by 2 different artists. This is a card art. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the character, but it's pretty freaking cool.
Gen 13.
Yeah.
Here's another one.
Another Gen 13 card art.
Here is another. There's a style guide turnaround.
This is a Two-Face thug, and it's from what is it? It's not from
a video game.
The video game, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Batman Forever, something like that.
Yeah, video game art.
Here is an Action Comics page featuring Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor.
Well, where's Daniel Burtis?
I know we need to get Daniel. Daniel, you better be watching, buddy. Look at that. Go down low. Let's see that handsome looking. Oh yeah, handsome Lex.
And then we have.
Yes, that was the Rainmaker card with Free Fall and Grudge. If you say it was.
Some more card art. And then one of the better pages that we had, I was surprised this page didn't sell. Check this out. This is from Power Man.
Oh, yeah. Vintage Power Man page with Iron Fist all over it. Someone was regaling us with the story. I think they find out that, and this page is like one of those reveal pages. It's one of those reveal pages where you find out that Iron Fist has been working for the bad guy the whole time.
Son of a...
You know?
And the last page we have...
Don't drool too much, guys, but look at that. Wow.
You already showed the best pages, the Fallen Angels.
But Becker, are you sure? Would
You're
you
about to pull some new
have
Warriors stuff on me.
What if I was to show you prelims of covers?
Look at this. Indiana Jones.
I mean, it's cool, but it's not Fallen Angels cool.
It's not. What about this cat right here? See that?
Predator.
I don't know what that other guy is.
We have some card art.
We got ourselves a Supergirl.
Look at that.
I mean,
Oliver,
cool.
I hope you're watching.
I like it.
Some of these are spoken for as Supergirl. I sold some of those today. Here's a Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
Here's another Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all this is Carrie stuff, guys. This is all
Clary Gamble. And yet two more Supergirls. One is a
turnaround. One's a cover.
One is a turnaround. This is actually this looks like the Black Widow, and the other one looks like a cover pitch for X Factor. Cyclops and on it. Here's a Superman and an Action Comics page.
Ooh.
These are all cover prelims, guys, that he did. These covers are long gone. I don't know who's got them.
That one prelim had Lex Luthor in the bottom.
Yeah. And Superman with the hood on.
2 X Factor cover prelims.
Strong guy battling
Blob.
Yeah.
We've got an X-Men Unlimited and an X-Men Classic cover prelims.
Okay.
Here's another Supergirl.
They're mostly on just typing paper.
8.5 by 11 paper. Here is a Marvel Fanfare, which is one of the cooler ones, and a Fallen Angels cover prelim.
Okay, now we're talking. I'll claim that. Go back to the Marvel Fanfare. I might claim that as well.
It's gorgeous. It's
pretty cool.
He did 2 covers. This was an alternative.
I'll just take them both. I think it's funny you guys think I'm joking.
The whole Justice League right there, guys.
Meh. There are no Fallen Angels.
Aquaman.
Check this out.
Look at this fully rendered Indiana Jones with snakes. Why did it have to be snakes, Jock? I hate them.
The only piece that he had left from his X-Men.
This is a prelim for a page for a panel design for X-Men 223 that he did. So it's the only one he has left.
You Spidey fans out there.
Neil, the indie pieces were $400 for the first cover prelim and $450 for the finished pencil piece.
We got Cyclops.
Where's Bill Cox when you need him, right? There you go. Wolverine. Look at these.
I'm surprised we're not live on his channel.
Oh, by accident? Yeah, we could do that. We've done that before. It's a very timely thing, and he's got a brow.
The Ting. And
just in case you guys wanted more, we've got more.
Yeah.
Any more Fallen Angels?
Is Ken freezing up just for me or for everybody?
It's freezing, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got to go slow, Ken, because I thought it was...
now that he's freezing, we've got Captain Cold.
Yeah, exactly.
Ew. I got a million of them, folks. Dead
one of those...
Oh, come on.
We posted both those... Or one of those Dead Man Up I posted. I didn't post the other one. I can't believe neither one sold.
That's amazing that those didn't sell. People, what are you doing?
Yep. I posted another one of these. I don't think that one sold. I think the other one sold. That one did not sell.
I don't know who these are, but
These are, what is the name of the video game with the guy who jumps off all the buildings and the
Warcraft maybe or something like that, or Skyrim?
I can never remember. Michael Fassbender did the live action movie. I don't know.
Oh, Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed, I think, was the other one. This one, you got God of War, maybe. I don't know.
How about a Spidey?
How about a Spidey prelim, guys? Maybe that's a Nihilus. I don't know. I can't tell.
I'm skipping some of the rougher stuff.
Hey, Dustin Whitney's here.
What's up, Dustin? Assassin's Creed. That's right.
I think that's it.
I already said Assassin's Creed.
But check out this one.
Oh yeah, he was just going through some ideas for covers.
My lord.
My lord, indeed. And Becker, before you start pulling your trigger on buying, we have a whole other box of prelims that has some 11 by 17 page prelims for the interiors of the Fallen Angels. We're not going to show them
through those yet.
Yeah, they're just there. Yeah.
Well, we have a lot of business to discuss.
So there you go, guys. So anybody who's rewatching this show later, if you have any interest in any of those specific pieces, and don't say, "Oh, I want to see them all," or "How much are all of them?" If there's one you're really interested in, and you don't want to waste our time, and you want to know, like I said, most of the stuff falls somewhere. They're all realistically priced. They're priced for you to own. They're not outrageously priced, but they're not priced for you to flip. They're all priced because these things have not hit the market in over 35 years, most of them. So don't expect that, you're going to get a Fallen Angels page for $50. They're going to be priced appropriately. We did some research on this stuff. The prelims are obviously, you saw a lot of those are priced very reasonably. But yeah, we got stuff to do. We don't need anybody going, "How much is that one?" No. "How much is that one?" No. "How much is that one?" No.
Yeah.
I know you guys would just like us to tell you, but we like the intrigue. We like to keep you guessing. Keep you on your toes.
I don't care how much it is. Just take my money.
You are the meme, Becker. Take my money. And Bill has not painted that yet.
So all that Kerry Gamble art, and but we're going to offer that online some point. That might be a Clan McDonald drop. We'll see.
Could be.
But that's pretty much all that Kerry's got. So it's not like we're hoarding more, and he's got some more. And he said that's pretty much it of anything he's got left. Anything he's willing to part with.
Right.
So.
Yeah, listen, hey, Lucas, all the stuff anything that I gave you the thumbs up on, I've sent to Ken. He pulled the pieces. He will send out invoices as soon as he has a chance. We will get that stuff out to you. Anybody who did any of those claiming, that was something I wanted to do at the show, but we had zero internet. Ken had to got a very special gift of one internet line that we could actually do stuff on, because I got no signal. I had nothing. I couldn't do. I could barely get a phone call if anybody was trying to call me. There was too many people. 100,000 people in the convention center, and nobody wanted to put their phone on airplane mode because I had no signal at all. Couldn't even use my Square. Had to hand stuff every time. I was like, Ken, ring this in. Ken, ring this in. Ken, ring this in.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
we will be having next week, I believe. Or is it next week? What day is it?
No, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. We will be having Chris Marinan will be doing some live sketches.
Yep, on the 20.
Let's talk about the shirt you wore at Megacon.
What shirt?
Dustin's got a good point here.
Hey, he wore the one with my face on it on another day. So,
but how many compliments did you get with the one with Becker on it?
Nothing.
No, only on the post, buddy. Only on the post.
It's a handsome picture.
It is. It's a very handsome picture.
And then I had the one, but it's got the little corner box with my Simpsonized face on it. And of course, I was in the elevator, and some guy's in the elevator, and he looks at me and goes, "Is that you on your shirt?" It's like, yeah, it is.
You probably had a flashback to Brolin telling you that in New York.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
I don't know if I took a picture of Ken wearing my face. I don't think I got a picture of that one.
See, that reminds me of like the old school 90s wrestler rules, like for being cool. The Clique, like they would never be caught dead in their own t-shirts. So like famously, Kevin Nash always wore a Razor Ramon shirt. And like Shawn Michaels would wear like a Diesel shirt. Like you could never wear your own because then you're a mark for yourself.
Whatever.
So you wear your buddies.
Now nowadays you got to wear your own. You got to push the merch, baby. You got to push the merch.
True.
Yeah, listen, different world now.
For everyone out there who's texting me, I'm doing something. I got like 75 messages.
Well, they all want the art. They want the art, Ken.
Yes. You see my phone. It looks like a ticker from the New York Stock Exchange.
I told you,
guys.
You just tell the price.
Get to them first.
If you just tell the price,
my fallen angels.
You got to understand. After the show's over, Ken's gonna or Becker's gonna want to see in that box that prelims fine. We haven't even gone through yet. He's gonna want to go through and dig through.
I don't even know where that box is.
Yeah,
it's probably still in my car.
Yeah, there you go. Jason's like, what's wrong with being proactive? Get in there.
Nothing, Jason. Keep harassing them. Just
everything. Do you not see I'm busy?
Yeah,
you think I'm going to answer your freaking text messages in the middle of a goddamn live show? How about we do it? All right, let's start doing it, huh? Let's start answering live text messages.
That would make for an exciting show. It'd be like doing dealers.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
I wonder if Anthony's watching. Anthony's mad at me because Anthony wanted all the Kerry Gamble art. And,
no.
He wanted all the public
Democratic.
Listen, I mean, I got no problem selling to Anthony, but I got to try to sell full retail first. And most of the stuff sold full retail. So sorry, buddy. I'm in business too.
Listen,
I'm not the only one trying to make a buck around here.
Yeah. But anyways, the show, guys, it was a really great show. I enjoy it very much. I wish I could have stayed. We had supposed to have a snowstorm here on Saturday. I was almost hoping that my flight got canceled so I wouldn't have to leave. But no, I never saw
anybody asking for a flight to be canceled before.
Oh yeah, I was. Carrie told me, hey, there's 2 beds in my room. You can crash with me. I was like, all right, well, we'll find out. No such luck. Had to come back to reality.
Hey, listen, Anthony's not going to buy any of it. He's mad.
Hey, and listen, Anthony doesn't steal anything. We love Anthony. He is. We do a lot of business with Anthony. I like I said, I know sometimes people get mad when the dealers sell stuff. I'm sure all of us have art in our collections we would never have if somebody hadn't sold it to a dealer who sold it to us. So don't forget, the dealers are in business too, and they're just trying to make a living like everybody else. And I know we would all much rather all the art be really, really, really cheap. But, then you wouldn't have access to it. It's the same thing I tell people when they get mad. We actually had one person who came up to Mike DiCarlo. And when I told him that, we charge for an autograph, it's just $10 for an autograph. His jaw dropped and he was like $10. And then he just sort of was like, well, I can't do that. And he just walked away. And I'm like thinking everybody charges for autographs. And I'm like, it's a business, guys. We can't just show up at the shows. The show's not paying for these people to come in. We are. We got to make money, and they got to make money. They got to make it worth their while. A lot of these older guys don't work anymore. This is an income for them to make a living. So,
and please, somebody say something about autograph prices. I got a lot to say.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna jump off my soapbox now. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Don't even poke that there.
Yeah, don't. Anyways, but we're gonna be doing a lot more shows. We're trying to lock down Kerry for the next couple shows he's gonna be doing. He wants to do probably about 3 more shows this year. Hopefully we can talk him into doing more, but 3 is probably where we're sitting. And we already have the top 3 we want him to do. We just have to make sure he's available for those shows. I saw that they announced Calgary. Bill Morrison's going to be at Calgary in April. He's on the list. So I hope you knew that, Ken, but apparently he's going to be there.
We'll see about that.
And we've got what else is going on? We've got, like I said, this weekend, Pensacon. If you guys are in Florida and you missed Bill at Megacon, come down to Pensacon, hang out with the boys.
Yeah, it's in a hockey arena. It's kind of neat. It's in Florida, so I get to drive to it, and it's 6 hours from me.
Yeah, you got to love that's like when I talk about tell people
in
that
a different time zone.
Yeah, I live in DC, and it's easy, and it's easier for me to get to New York City than my friend who lives in Buffalo. It takes me less time, and they're in the same state. It's crazy.
Listen, Neil, why would I do that?
Fly me out to Calgary. They just announced Frank Miller's out there. He's going to do that. That was a big announcement for Calgary for them.
It was funny. Kevin Boyd posted something about big announcement for comic artists and I messaged him. I was like, who is it? Barry Windsor Smith? He goes, Frank Miller. Frank Miller, that's not an announcement. He's like, it is for Calgary. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, listen, it is for Calgary. Getting that guy to go to Canada. Oh.
Jeff shared with me a fantastic Frank Miller sketch that he did.
Oh, well, that wasn't a Frank Miller sketch. That was an homage. That was somebody showing what they can do, and it looked remarkably like
that wasn't Frank Miller.
No, wow. It was. I think they were making a joke. I think they were drawing something, saying, "Oh, look, I can do this too." It's a thing. I will tell you the story. Let me tell you the story about my ride back because I want to end with this tonight, guys. This was my ride back. I got back on Saturday. I flew back in. I fell asleep on the plane. I made sure I had nice little beer, nice big Cuban sandwich before I got on the plane to fly back because I wanted to pass out on the plane. I did. Got beautiful sleep. Woke up, dropped in. Going to take the metro back from there back to where I live. I got to change trains once. I get on the metro. I get to switch trains. I'm about to get on my second train, and I got my bag around my back, and I don't have my portfolio filled with art.
It wasn't all his art.
It wasn't all my. I picked up art for someone. I hope he's watching because I haven't told him this story yet. I did not have my portfolio. I left it on the metro train. The metro train that's going into Washington, D.C. while I'm going into Virginia. It's going the other direction. And this is something, no matter how fast you go, you can't catch it. It's ahead of you. There's no way to get to it. I don't know how to express my panic and my disbelief and what can I do? What do you do in this situation? I went to
Emilio, jump
story, Emilio, you gotta wait. I went to the gentleman who was there. I went to the gentleman who was at the station. I told him what had happened. He got on the phone to the people who were on the train. He said, I'll have somebody walk through and see if they can find it. Do you remember where you were? No, I don't remember where I was. It was on a train. If you're not in the first or the last car, do you remember what train you were on? I was tired. I just woken up and I'm walking and I'm taking trains and I'm just trying to get home. And then I start second guessing myself. I used the restroom before. Did I even have it on the train? When's the last time you remember having it? And I'm just flipping out. So the train that I was on, luckily, for those of you who know, it was the Blue Line Metro. It's actually was not doing its full run. They had it. It was cut short. It was one single line train, so it only did 8 stops after eight stops after I got off, and then it turned around and came back. And I'm flipping out. And any person could have walked onto this train, seen this thing, picked it up, grabbed it, walked off, gone off into the ether, done. So I'm telling the guy, I can't do nothing. I got to do something. And he goes, the train you were on, that's the one that's coming in right now. That's the one. So I literally ran down to the train, started from one end, ran through the car. You'd think you could do that cool thing where you open up the middle doors to go. You can't do that. In the middle. They lock. They don't let you do that. So I'm literally every stop I'm going through. I'm looking. I get out. I get into the next one. It beeps. It's going to leave. I'm stuck on the train for another stop. I can't move. I have to wait. So I'm waiting another 2-3 minutes till it stops again. God. So I finally get through. I'm going through. I go boom, 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 boom. I look down. There are these 2 awesome looking kids, and sitting next to them is my portfolio.
And they said $10.
They were 2 12-year-olds. They were sitting by themselves. Their parents were a little further away. And I was like, oh my God, I grabbed the portfolio. My heart, I don't know how to express this. I told these kids they were my good luck charm. I reached into my bag. I had just gotten a bunch of comic books autographed by Carrie Gamble from my personal collection that I've had since I was probably those kids' age. I pulled 2 out. Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man Human Torch, Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man Beast, and I handed them the kids. And I said, these are for you guys. I was
these 2 kids who did nothing except sit there.
Nothing. What they did was they sat next to something on the train and they just
left people probably assumed it was theirs. And or didn't try to just walk by and grab it. You know?
Yeah. So it is a terrifying story. Somebody said, do you have one of those little cards with your address and your name in there? And I'm like, I'm not going to invest in that. What I'm going to invest in is some handcuffs. I'm going to hold my art from now on like it's the football the president holds for nuclear codes. I'm just going to clip and clip so it does not ever happen to me again.
Oh man.
Bacon. Oh, it's easy to say now that you know I didn't lose all your stuff. Chris Bacon is the person I picked up stuff for, and he says I would never have made you pay for that. Pay me back. Shit happens. That's very cool of you, buddy. I appreciate that. But I have all of your stuff.
He never would have let you forget it, but he wouldn't.
Oh, listen. And I said, the stuff that I had in there was worth so much money because I was bringing stuff to sell. I didn't even care about my stuff. All I could think about was all of Bacon stuff that I had.
Damn.
In there.
That'd be the same way.
Anyway,
well,
so
that's a good story though.
It is, and listen, it has a happy ending, and it's it was
Kids
one of those
amazing comic books.
Listen, it's amazing, like that. This thing went 16 stops, sitting on a train, and nobody grabbed it, nobody took it. I would love to think somebody would bring it and give it to the person at the Met, but no, people, they just left it sitting there.
And now you can say, when I told that story on 4C, I thought that day couldn't get any better, and then Ken hooked Becker up with some Fallen Angels art, and boom, the story goes. It's like a 7, then it goes to a 10.
All right, well, I'll tell you guys another story that Ken doesn't know, because this is why I found this piece. I was building up my karma at this show, so it's Saturday. I'm going into the show. Ken, you don't know this, because Doug Mankey didn't show up. We had extra badges. And they were on my thing. And I was like, nobody else is coming. We don't need everybody who had got badges. We have everybody here. Nobody else needed anything. We had them through Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. His kids, his daughter, everybody had badges. So I was like, what can I do with these badges? Ken might kill me for this, but he's not going. I'm trying to build. I was building goodwill. So I walked over.
Can I preface this with the conversation that Jeff and I have had a million times about nobody gets badges? And he's giving them away for cookies.
Listen to the story. Listen to the story, Ken. So I went to the general line of people, and there's a guy standing there first in line. He's standing there. I was like first in line, and I think he thought I was asking where the line ended. And he's like, yeah, it goes that. And I was like, oh, I was like, are you by yourself? And he said, no, I'm here with my sister. And I said, are you waiting to get in? He's like, yeah. I said, no, you're not. And I pulled the 2 badges out, and I gave them. They were like, no. And their dad was sitting there waiting for him to go in, and he came over and goes, "Those are my kids." Bill's riveted by my story. So those are my kids. He's like, "What can we do?" Anything? And I'm just like, and they're just completely flabbergasted. And I'm like, you know what? I just want you guys to have a great time. I know what it's like to be waiting. They were the first ones in line. They'd obviously gotten there early, and I gave them the badges.
Now listen. What, you stealing karma off of my gig?
What are you guys talking about?
Jeff's giving away my freaking badges to some no-name strangers who go into Megacon, cause a ruckus, and it comes back to me.
No, the badges have there's no tracking on the badges. There's zero tracking.
So next time I need badges, Kevin Boyd's gonna be like, well, fucking Jeff is giving them out to the front people.
You think Kevin Boyd watches our show? Kevin Boyd watches our show?
What was the record?
You'd be surprised what Kevin Boyd knows.
No, I was telling him I told him I was building some good karma. So on Saturday, I had some extra badges in my bag, and I gave them to the 2 people who were the first ones in line who had gotten there super early in the morning to get in, so they could get in an hour early.
Yeah.
Ken might kill me for that.
What did they do?
Nothing.
No, he was just doing something nice. Right?
I was trying to do something nice.
I thought Ken was saying.
I pulled up to the front of the line. And this is what happened.
Nerd!
Oh my God! Listen, it feels good to do good, and I honestly think that all with all the things that I do for people that I try to just be be a nice person. I think all of us, the world's a better place when everybody just tries to be nice. So I think it definitely came back.
Away my stuff and feels better for it.
What were you going to do with it, Ken? What were you going to do with it?
Ask me later. I'll tell you.
Oh, God. He's going to kill me now. You guys get it
promised
first.
me a story about ruckus. I didn't get it.
No, there was no ruckus. He wanted there to be a ruckus. There was zero ruckus. It was ruckusless. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Morrison, come on.
Hey, Bill.
Do we have
Hey,
an
Bill.
audience? Is there an
Yeah,
audience?
there's people.
Where?
25 of them.
Yeah.
Who's here?
Dustin Whitney, Marcus.
How can I see who's here?
David Desmond, Emilio.
I want to do this.
okay, there we are.
Linda Craig. The Linda Craig. Neil.
Hi, Neil.
Ken's probably screaming right now. He's going, "Damn it, Jeff, giving away badges. What are you doing?" No. No, he's probably grabbing some Bill Morrison stuff to show off. I hope so.
Bill, who's our friend here?
This is Ripley. Say hi, Ripley.
Believe it or not, it's Ripley.
Check out this cute little dress she's wearing.
That is pretty cute. That is adorable.
Very nice. Very nice.
It's just so
Now,
cool.
Bill, I already told the story of the Metro that you and Ken heard firsthand the night that it happened when I was freaking out.
That would be awful.
Yes. So, once again, happy ending, good karma. You do good things come back to you, even when you're an idiot.
Ken just stormed off.
I
Wow,
know.
that's
I didn't know that giving those badges away I would take him off so much.
Charity really offends Ken.
There he is.
You'd say charity offends, Ken?
Yeah.
You just took off. You like stormed off.
I listen, buttons happen.
Now he's that and listen, and as you guys know from tonight's show, Ken's internet's it's a little wavy tonight. So, but anyways, that was the regaling stories of Megacon, and listen, and Carrie still owes me for dinner, and Mike still owes me money for dinner. He paid as much as he could. Everybody else is paid up. So,
Bill, how do you keep hanging out with these guys?
I don't know.
You got the
Contractually
buffer zone,
obligated.
Becker.
The what?
You got the buffer zone.
I do. That's why I stay in Missouri. I avoid the whole country.
Oh my God! But listen, Bill's here because he wants.
Mr. Planet was at MegaCon.
That's yeah.
Saw him all weekend. He was having a good time.
Yeah, Chris Jackson. Did you
Yeah.
talk to him?
I talked to him a little bit, yeah.
Cool.
Nice. So, Bill, you're doing a show this weekend, huh?
Yep, I'm going back to Florida. I was just in Florida, as you all know. And I'm back in Michigan, freezing my butt for a couple of days, and then I'm back in Florida.
Pensacola is more Alabama than Florida.
Yeah, I know. It's only going to be like in the 60s, but
it's Alabama with
beaches.
beaches.
Is this what they call the redneck Riviera? That area?
Is it?
Yeah, driving when you drive on the Panhandle, that last like 100 miles where Pensacola is, there's nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, I've heard about this.
They even got their own time zone. They're in a different time zone than you are.
Yeah, exactly. I got to stay in. I'm in my home state, and I'm going to be traveling 6 hours and do a different time zone.
Yeah.
Crazy. Avi, I don't know if we're going to do WonderCon. We usually do San Diego. Excuse me, San Diego every year.
Jason said Redneck Riviera is Myrtle Beach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Panhandle. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Really.
So we'll be in Pensacon.
But I did hear that Denmark is trying to buy California.
Really?
Nothing surprises me anymore. I've given up.
They're trying to come up with $1 trillion to buy it, so they can call it New Denmark. Look it up. I'm not even lying. Yes, all. Pensacon. We'll talk about irrelevant stuff. Pensacon this weekend. Bill, are you going to be painting at this show?
I didn't want to, but Ken's cracking the whip.
We mean he didn't want.
He really roughs you up, man. He pushes you around, Morrison. Like,
listen,
stand up for yourself.
Morrison snapped at me twice this weekend. I had to tell him. I said, Morrison, one more, and I'm backhanding you.
That's because I told you I wanted a piece of artwork, and you almost let it get sold.
You did. You said to me. You said, let's see how the weekend goes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen.
And that means save it for
somebody
me.
Wants to buy it, I gotta sell it. That's my job.
Save it for me, and then if I make enough money, I'll buy it.
So I'm supposed to.
And
I'm supposed to.
exactly. And if I don't, then you just didn't get the chance to sell it the whole
I
weekend.
just
That's
didn't
how that
sell it
works.
all weekend. I didn't buy it either. You nuts? What are you nuts?
Oh my god!
Ken had to yank a painting out of my hands because I wouldn't stop working on it.
Literally did. I said to him, "That looks great, Billy." He goes, "I'm almost done." I said, "Nope, it's done. It's over. It's over."
Ken, listen, Bill doesn't like to say no to people. He wants to take every single person who comes to the table who asks for something. Ken's like, shut it down. We can't take any more. He's got too much. Bill's like, I can do that. We'll add that to the list. Go ahead. We'll add it to the list.
We made it conscientious effort. We're not doing color stuff at conventions. Bill doesn't even bring his Poscas. I bring Poscas just so he can sign in different colors if he needs to. First person goes to the table. Can I get a full figure color head sketch? He looks at me and goes, no. What are you looking at me for? The answer is no.
Oh my god.
We're not doing that.
What hair they make though, Bill? The nice guy. Ken hates charity. It's perfect. Like they combine to make one average fellow.
It's classic good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, listen. Hey, David Desmond says, do we have any updates on the Pascal Ferry stuff?
No. I'm trying to get something out of Pasquale, but he's more than likely. I'm hoping to bring him the heroes, and we'll get him to get all that stuff done there. But no, I don't have an update for Pasquale on that stuff.
Okay. Well, we'll talk to him though. We'll see if we can get.
Yeah, we're planning on bringing him here for a few shows.
Yeah, we have many shows that we're bringing him to this year. We have one before Heroes, don't we? Isn't he doing one before that? I don't want to say because I don't know if it's been announced.
I think Cleveland.
I was gonna say that. I didn't know if we announced it yet, so I didn't know if that was. I think Cleveland we were looking at him and Jesus.
Yeah,
I know. Actually, I think I just looked at the site, and I think they're both on it for Cleveland.
Yeah. So that's coming up now,
and that's in March. So it's only 6 weeks away, 7 weeks away.
Yeah, it's gonna be. We're gonna be heavy at that show.
What show?
Maybe 6. Maybe
Cleveland.
6. Cleveland, same weekend as Planet, Becker.
Yeah, just leave me out here by myself.
Well, you could always go to a show that's not Planet.
I'm not leaving my town to go to.
I'm doing the Midwest Toy and Comic Fest that weekend.
Yeah, I'm not happy with you either, Bill. What the heck? We were gonna hang out in Kansas City.
Come on up to Illinois.
Where in Illinois?
Craziness.
I love Planet, and it kills me I'm not doing it this year, but I will do it next year. I already talked to Chris.
All right.
And but I see sometimes I agree to do these shows that sound really fun, and I don't know when the dates are. I don't have like dates for other shows memorized, and I go, yeah, I'd love to do it. Let's do it. And then I find out it conflicts with something else.
Bill was going down a list of conventions yesterday, and I said, I said to him, when are you going to get to one that I booked you?
And I said, when are you going to book me something?
Yeah. I'm trying to. Listen, I'm trying to get you paid.
Well, listen. It's also the chicken and the egg. You're like, when are you going to book me some, and I'll do them. He's like, well, I can't book you for some because I don't know which ones you booked yourself for.
I can't book you for any because your entire year is filled up.
No, my year's really like
there was like an invention that like allowed a calendar to, I don't know, be in your email and you could share it with other people.
Crazy time.
Could you invent that? That would be great.
Yeah. I probably could figure that technology out.
Then send him a PDF. It'll be fine. Do it. There you go.
I'm just saying.
Emilio says Becker's going to be the only 4C at Planet.
That's about it.
Well, it doesn't matter because I walked around Planet last year and everybody kept saying to me, "Where's Becker?"
I was there.
I know.
I was in the building.
That's the only question I got all weekend was, "Where's Becker?"
So we got that, you guys. We have so many shows we got lined up this year, guys. This is just the beginning. We all know Megacon is the beginning of the con season. It started off with a bang, and we're just going to keep it going. So we're going to get all of this stuff out to you.
If Mankey didn't cancel, we probably would have had the best Megacon we've ever had.
And it was still pretty close. It was pretty good.
It was real close. Like I said, if Mankey was there, we would have crushed it.
Yeah, and listen, before Mankey canceled, we were supposed to bring Mike Royer in, and he had to go and get jaw surgery. So we actually had a couple guys who just couldn't make it because of.
Yeah, we're supposed to bring Rafa Sandoval in until CSA scumbagged us. Did I say that on live on this channel right now?
I second it.
Yeah, I don't know anybody there. I third it.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
Yeah, I'm still not happy about that.
We like, or I shouldn't say we, because I don't know if you guys agree with me, but I like friendly competition. I think friendly competition is good for everybody. And but when somebody pulls an underhanded move and steals somebody away from you, out from under you, that's just dirty.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But you know what? There might come a day real soon where I have somebody that they want.
I've heard tell of things like that happening. It's called karma. It's why you give away free tickets to people in front of the line. Bring it all back. Bring it all back. All right, guys. So listen, we have all the commissions, everything from Pat Gleason, all the Gamble stuff that we have in hand. Gamble's going to mail the other stuff out. Ken is going to get on all this stuff and get it out to you guys as soon as he can. But once again, he's only got a day and a half before he has to leave town again. And even though he is staying in Florida, but he's not in Florida.
It'll all go out next week.
Yeah, we'll get it all out to you guys. And then, like, for anybody who missed out on the first time we did the Gamble stuff, guys, I have an entire wait list of people who want to get sketches from Carrie. So we're gonna try and do our best. I can't take anything else for the wait list because I want everybody to have a chance to get something. But if you don't get to see him at a show, we're going to be doing several shows with him. We're going to do the wait list is probably going to be enough to fill up a pre-show list for the next show. And then the next show we'll do a brand new pre-show list. So if you're not able to make it, we're bringing him all over the country. He's going to be at a lot of different places. So you'll all get a chance. And I hope you guys don't sleep on it, man, because his stuff is gorgeous. Bill Morrison had to pick up a piece. That's how nice his stuff was.
Bill Morrison, we know how picky he is.
Yeah, that guy. He picked up a really awesome Jimmy Olsen piece this weekend too. He did. Which which reminds me, I have to talk to your banker about that.
Yeah. I make the worst decisions in buying art. It's like, everybody else wants a Catwoman or a Cyclops or a Wolverine. I'm like, I want Jimmy Olsen.
That guy's cool with his camera and his plaid. Whew.
Bill and I did Lexington Comic-Con a couple years ago, and he picked up a couple of Jimmy Olsen books that he needed for his collection. And I'm looking through these books, and Jimmy Olsen's wearing like this checkered, suit. And I was like, I said to Bill, who the hell had to draw this for an entire comic book? And Bill was telling me all about it. And then I turn around and Bill's drawing a Jimmy Olsen for a guy, and he's drawing the checkered suit.
Yeah. Well, I only had to draw it once.
I was like, oh my God. I mean,
Ken, I just sent you a picture of something that's sold before Bill had a chance to buy it. Do you want to show it to him?
Is this going to make me mad?
Yeah, you should probably put the dog down.
I don't think so. Hold on a second. I'll put it on the screen.
Put the dog down. I don't want you to squeeze the dog.
I don't think Bill's going to be that mad.
All right, everybody in the chat, make your predictions now. Will Bill be mad? Yes or no?
You can take another sip of wine. Good. Okay. It was a statue design that Carrie had done.
Okay.
Full turnaround piece. But it was gone pretty much before you got there on day one of the show, which was funny because the show opened at like 1:30 or some weird time on Thursday. And when time of the show opened, we had no artists at the table, which was great. Reminded me of
our first time.
Oh, wow.
Now that top is an overlay. The
city's an overlay.
Okay.
But so someone picked up this pre-order.
I don't think Bill will be mad.
I don't think so.
No, I probably wouldn't have gone for that. But
okay.
That's more of a modern Jimmy Olsen. I mean, if it was the striped suit or checkered suit Jimmy Olsen, Bill might have been a little more.
I have the art that I did for a Homer and Marge statue,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. They're both naked, and Burns is the snake is Mr. Burns.
That's
So
awesome.
it's a complete turnaround, like all views of Homer and Marge.
Wow, all the views, huh?
Yeah, all the views. Strategically covered by foliage. So they're kind of in shrubbery,
Ken's got the best nude Homer, anyways, that you've done.
I do. I'm never going to sell that thing. How about this one, Morrison?
It looks a little washed out.
It's not. It's just a picture. In reality, it's and when you see it in the reel, those reds are vibrant. They pop off. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, that was fun to do. That's the one that Ken yanked out of my hand because I kept tinkering with it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I showed Bill. Somebody else had a sketchbook and they had a Jessica Rabbit in it, and he was like, "Oh, that's real." He goes, "That's really nice. It's really lovely." He goes, "It's off model, but it's nice." Like, yeah, it's off model. I was like,
to be fair to the artist, it was a really nice drawing, but it was done realistically. It was like a realistic Jessica Rabbit. It wasn't animated.
Yeah, or at least not to the standards that are set forth by the on model standards.
So Bill, what are we painting next?
We're doing another Jessica as in her nurse's outfit from Tummy Trouble.
Yeah.
And did you show the Galactus?
Yep, we showed the Galactus.
Yeah. Okay. We got a couple more ideas for variations on Homer in the Hedge that are different. They're not a hedge; it's something else, like the Galactus one. I don't want to spoil that, so wait till we get that one done, or those couple of ones done. I don't know.
And we're going to do a live painting, hopefully, one of these days coming up soon.
Yeah, on the show.
Yeah. So that might be something that.
Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that.
Nice. Yeah, but we got a lot. This is going to be. I think 2025. I think it's going to be our most memorable year, Bill and Ken and Becker. I think it's going to be one for the books. I think you guys are going to be completely blown away by the stuff that we're bringing this year. 4C is going to take a step up the ladder here. We're going to push the envelope and get a little further along. And
you thought Tom Reed Jr. was big. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Listen, we're getting ready to pull our chair up to the big boy table right now. So you guys just wait. It's coming.
As long as we can avoid any more badge charity madness.
Yeah, none of that stuff. We don't.
Guess who's not getting extra badges to hold anymore?
Yeah, listen. Hey, listen. That guy. Cool.
That's not easy to do. I applaud you for that, Jeff.
Oh, thank you. I've been watching. I've literally been living on YouTube in between doing stuff, watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So I've been watching a lot of
It takes practice.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
go eat some dinner, Bill.
Have dinner, so I'm gonna shove off.
See you in Pensacon. We'll hope to see great things, and I'm sure Ken will share lots of stuff. So thank you for coming on tonight, buddy. We'll have a great
day, guys. Thanks everybody. Hope to see you soon.
See you, bud.
All right, guys. That was Bill Morrison making a surprise appearance in here. So
he's promoting.
Listen, I believe in being very generous with Ken's stuff.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, anyways,
tune in next week where Jeff will start giving things off of Ken's wall.
Yeah, actually, it'll be you'll be in next week, and it'll be like, "Welcome to Becker, the new host of 4C Comics."
Oh no.
Anyways, guys, like I said, we'll figure out where we're going to show off those prelims for Gamble. We might do that thing. That sounds like a really good Clan McDonald thing to do. As far as the art stuff goes, we're definitely going to do a live art show for the Doug Mankey pages. You guys, I was flipping through these pages. They're all phenomenal. They have so much Batman on them and so much action. They're gorgeous. If you like Batman and you like Doug Mankey, you're going to want to get in on these pages. And then, yeah, like I said, Ken showed off all that Kerry Gamble stuff. If anybody who's here sees the show and they're interested in any of that, message him. Typically, we do like to wait to message him till after the show so he can actually see the messages. Is kind of nice. But
yeah, I'm not answering any of those messages tomorrow, just so you people know.
But we appreciate that you guys have an interest in that stuff, and there's something you like there. And Becker, I'm going to say you can buy anything that you want to tonight, except for anything that has the words "fallen" or "angels" in it. Okay, cool. All right.
That's the guy who gives away my shit.
Exactly, Ken. Remember that time I didn't give away your stuff? Let's talk about that while we talk about some art.
Oh man. All right, guys. Listen, we know you guys got stuff to do and things to go, and we have a live sketch show. We're going to see what we can do next week about making it a sketch show, but we definitely have one 2 weeks from tonight. So please tune in for that. Filippo was
almost just broke into song because Marcus.
I think next week we might actually have Daniel Picciotto coming on to do a sketch show.
Dun dun dun.
Live from the future.
It's right.
I like Marcus's comment for me.
One day in the
future.
future.
I can do that. Never mind. I can do that. He will think back one day and be grateful a strange bearded man took a chance on me, on him. And I was like, I started like singing that "Take a Chance on Me." Ken's patch was free.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
All right, we're gonna get out of here, guys, and thank you guys so much. This is probably my last night on 4C Comics, so. All right, guys, thank you so much, and yeah, we'll definitely see you guys next week, and yeah, hopefully we have Daniel on, and we definitely have a show in 2 weeks, and Ken is going to have a great show this weekend with Bill, and right now Becker is going to yell at us to look at every single Fallen Angels.
No, we're just going to talk about it. We're just going to talk.
We're going to talk. A little conversation.
We're gonna have a
little chat. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for being part of 4C. We really appreciate you guys, whether you are just watching us, jammer away, or you're interacting in the chat, or you're buying stuff. And once again, you guys can always check us out on Facebook or YouTube. You can like and subscribe to get more of this clever, witty banter, or you can go to our website at 4ccomicart.com and check out the cool stuff we got on there. No, you cannot, David. No, you cannot. Everybody have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next week.